YouTube family. Okay, I know what you all are thinking. Hey, we're getting another extended stay gourmet video this evening. But no, not quite. I just got off work and I'm making dinner. And I wanted to make a vlog video tonight also. So I'm kind of, multitasking. And I just decided to make a video vlog while I'm cooking dinner. What I'm going to do is fry some catfish nuggets and have some leftover rice and peas that we had for dinner last night. Sanaya is working late tonight, so I'm also doing the filming tonight also. And by the way, Sanaya made lamb chops last night, and I wish I would have had the energy to get up and do that video because the lamb chops were fabulous. It would have made an incredible video, but we're gonna do that one again, But like I said, she made lamb chops last night with yellow rice and peas. And what I'm going to do is make catfish and have the leftover rice and peas for dinner tonight. But with this video, I wanted to address some comments. As a matter of fact, let me get my soundtrack going. I just realized that. Let me put on my ocean sounds, and you all see I got the ocean going in the background. Okay, don't want the Tom Brady commercial. I'm gonna put on my lo-fi. I'm probably gonna get another commercial. Okay, so what's that all about? Okay, people just be doing the most. People just be doing the most. Okay, yeah, this is like my evening soundtrack. I'll turn the ocean down just a little bit. Like I said, we got the oceans in the background. The Atlantic City Boardwalk has been kind of cloudy and rainy lately. The sun has pretty much gone down here in Hampton Roads. You still got that kind of pink area here, and then the blue. Don't you just love that? When the sun is going down and the sky has all different kinds of colors, pinks and blues and oranges, all kinds of different colors. I really like that. But yeah, I got my grease going, and I'm gonna fry some catfish nuggets that I got right here. Alright, so let me and like I said, you all, I'm going to be doing the filming and the vlog, so bear with me, y'all know how we do. I've done this before. Just want to towel dry my pieces of catfish, and I just got these in a bag of catfish nuggets at Walmart. My newfound favorite store. And what I'm going to do is season the fish with a little salt. And some pepper. I got the I got this one, but I can't, I need both hands to use this, you know. And I actually have the camera plugged into the battery pack because I don't want it. You know what? I can unplug you all just for a second. And I know y'all don't like it, but I'm going to sit you in the microwave so I can add some pepper to the fish. If I can get this top off. And then I want to be able to flip it over too. And I just couldn't do that with two hands. I mean with one hand. Okay, boom. Okay, so I've salted and peppered the fish. And what I need to do, which I should have done before I started this video, is season my flour and cornmeal. So I'm gonna sit you all over here. Okay, you're not in the microwave, you're in the cabinet right now. So I'm just gonna add a little adobo to the flour. Okay, I got this seasoning here called Slap Your Mama. It's like a Cajun seasoning. I'm really trying to maneuver this camera here, y'all, and make this video. Alright, some of that Slap Your Mama. Put a little garlic powder. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of shake that up. Mix that all together. There we go. Alrighty. So what we're going to do now, hold on a second, plug in my battery pack again. I made a mistake and turned on the coffee maker. What we're going to do is put our fish in our egg wash, which is I did an egg and some milk. And put that in the flour. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, then I'm just going to sit that to the side. Grab another piece, put it in the egg wash. Put that in the flour. Tonight's video, like I said, with this video, I want to address some comments. Oh, I forgot to do the egg first. There we go. One of the comments was from, or probably the main comment that I'm doing tonight, or addressing, is from the president of the Martin Crenshaw YouTube channel fan club, Madam President Natasha Dorman. she left a question about how do we get, the rates that we were able to get on our rooms when we travel. And I wanted to address that comment or that question tonight in a video. So that's what this video is kind of. Like I said, I'm doing double duty. I'm making dinner and doing a vlog at the same time. I'm just, really just kind of flexing my creativity here a little bit, just seeing what I can do. And I like to do that from time to time. Test myself. Kind of push the limits a little bit. Okay. All right, my fish is all breaded, I guess you can say. Clean my hands. Clean my hand, because I'm working with one hand. And my skillet is off, so I need to turn back on the timer. But I believe my grease is hot enough to fry the fish. Okay, that looks great. Okay, the thing I didn't want is to put the fish in and then you have that kind of flare up that's going in real nice and frying real light. Some of you all might have seen the first video that I did when I made chicken wings. And the grease was too hot. The grease was too hot. And it was the first time I actually had fried chicken wings. And, really, I haven't fried chicken wings in years. To tell you the truth, just real talk, And so I definitely didn't know the cooking apparatus here in the, in the extended stay room. But I feel like I got a vibe on, how hot the grease is. I'm going to try to clean up a little bit. Okay. And where's my tongs? Where's my tongs? There they go. Okay, it looks good. Looks golden brown. I'm satisfied so far. Okay, and that's not gonna take much longer. So go back to, okay, the comment was from, like I say, Madam President Natasha Dorman. What up, the Gen X toy box? I always got to give her a shout out. The Gen X toy box, y'all, support her channel, and also Linda Blake too. Linda Blake. But Funny Time Shorts, what's going on, girl? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Funny Time Shorts, good to see you. Homeless Millionaire 1 always finds a way to criticize my videos, but he's right. He or she is right. I don't know, on my Fremont Street videos. Yeah, I when I saw the videos, as I was posting them, I did realize that I could have done a better job holding the camera better. But as you saw the video, there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. I was just trying to capture everything. But yeah, you're right. You're right, Homeless Millionaire 1. He said, do y'all have to pay me, $5 to hold the camera straight? No, but I mean, hey, I'll accept donations. Y'all know how I do, But anyway, don't knock the hustle. But this fish is looking beautiful. It's starting to float. I'm just going to flip it one more time. And I need to, yeah, y'all, that's that peach cobbler. We're down to the last of it. Let's put that right there. Because I need to grab the peas and rice. Is that it? No, that's not it. That's not it either. Oh, there it is right there. I got so many of these little containers, Because, I try not to waste food, y'all. I really don't. And I said this in a video before. I've been in situations in my life before, in my adult life, where I didn't know where my next meal was going to be coming from. And if you find yourself in that position, it will change the way you approach food and a lot of things. I'm just saying. Okay, what I'm doing now is I just need to readjust the camera. I'm taking the fish out and letting it rest on this paper towel. And with this video, you all, I'm still really promoting cooking for yourself. So in so many ways, we've been conditioned to, Grubhub and Uber Eats and DoorDash and all of that for our dinner. Don't forget, I mean, some of you all probably don't know how to cook, but it's not hard to learn. Just use your creativity. As a matter of fact, let me go to a comment real quick. Because someone commented on the sandwich video that we did, for the fun food edition. when Sanaya made that sandwich. Let me see if I can find that video real quick. Okay, I really just want to make sure I find that. Just bear with me, you all. There it is right there. Sister Nicole Lacey. Sister Nicole Lacey, 4527. That sandwich is beautiful. I needed to see this video. I've been going to Subway every day. All I need to do is bring the love back into making my own sandwiches. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I mean, now we used boar's head cold cuts. You know, that's the good stuff. You know, compromise elsewhere. But that's what Sanaya made that sandwich with. The roast beef, the turkey, and the ham. I made my own tartar sauce too to go with this. I might need to make some more. But all of the cooking is done. So let me get on to this video real quick. Let my fish cool down. This video is addressing the comment from Sister Natasha. How do you get good rates on hotels? Do you use a particular booking service? No, I go straight through MGM. Here's the thing with me is, and this is just you know, my personality. If something works for me, if there's a company that they're servicing, you know, my needs and my wants the way that I want them, hey, I just roll with them, you know. And I book and stay primarily with MGM properties. I'm trying to see if I need some more tartar sauce. If I can get this lid off with one hand. I pretty much stay at MGM properties. I think that's gonna do. I think that'll do. So I book my rooms through MGM, you know. Now here's the real key, and this is going to kind of be a topic that I'm going to be doing in an upcoming video because I thought about it on this last trip. The pros and cons of traveling with someone and traveling alone. Okay? That's going to be a topic that I'm going to be, you know, coming up with or working on a video coming up. Traveling with someone and traveling alone, because for years I did those Vegas trips that I'm showing right now by myself, and I talked about that in another video. But in New Year's Eve 2023 was the first time Sanaya went on a trip with me. And that was this trip right here. New Year's Eve 2023. Look at there. Sunday, January 1st, 12:34 a.m. Okay, that was the first trip she went on with me. Okay. for New Year's Eve 2025 when we went to Vegas for New Year's Eve, and then we spent New Year's Day in Atlantic City at the Borgata. You know, that trip, this is what happened. Sanaya went down to the casino at the Borgata, and she was playing on a slot machine and left her card in the machine, her player's card in the machine. And then this guy came along and started playing the same game. Listen carefully, y'all. We're talking about MGM and rewards and all this kind of stuff. The guy got on Sanaya's machine and started playing, and he was playing max bets. So Sanaya's card, her player's card, was racking up all these points while this guy was playing on the machine that she was on, and it had her card in it. So she came back to get her player's card, and the guy said, no, leave it in the machine. And he kept playing on that machine with her card in it. And then showed her how to play that particular machine. So she got on the machine and started playing. When we got back home and she checked her tier credits, she had over 1,000 credits. Day one. So you all know what happened. She started getting all types of offers to come back to MGM properties. And as it stands right now, Sanaya has been booking these rooms on her, player's card and program and all of that. Now I'm a Pearl. I have Pearl status with MGM because I'm a veteran. And Sanaya's working. I'm going to heat this up just one more time. Sanaya is working. Okay, I don't want it that much. 15 seconds, please. Thank you. Sanaya is working towards getting her, getting her status up. And I mean, if both of us are Pearl status, that would be awesome. If both of us were Pearl status, I mean, just think about, the benefits. And see, once again, that's going back to the topic that I'm going to discuss, the pros and cons of traveling with someone or traveling by yourself. Okay, so we're going to get into that in some future videos. But to kind of wind this video up and to answer the question, how are we getting these great rates? Well, like I said, I have Pearl status, so I get some level of benefits for being Pearl. But Sanaya, at this point, she's a Sapphire. She has Sapphire status. Okay, do we got some heat? Yeah, that looks hot enough. Sanaya has Sapphire status. I know, y'all, that didn't look so pretty, but I'm just trying to I'm still working with one hand, y'all. I'm working with one hand. Sanaya has Sapphire status. How many times did I say that? And she's trying to get to Pearl. So as it stands right now, I'm letting Sanaya book the rooms because they're offering her some really great rates. You know? And, this last trip, the April-May trip, we stayed at some nice places. Some of the other videos that we did, this year, when we went for the Super Bowl, we stayed at the Luxor. That's kind of low level MGM property. Okay, and then when we went for the March-April Vegas trip, we stayed at Excalibur. Once again, that's kind of a low level MGM property. But with this trip, like I said, I wanted to highlight the pools and the the properties of the Aria. The Aria and the Bellagio. So Sanaya booked the room at the Aria because they gave her a great rate, and she booked the room at MGM Grand. Once again, kind of a not so low but mid range property with MGM Grand, so she booked those two hotels, and I booked at Bellagio because Bellagio gave me a great rate. Okay, so to answer your question, Madam President, how do you get great rates? How does anyone get great rates? A, play with your player's card. Rack up those points. Use your player's card, so you can get those points. And you never know. You might find yourself in a position where you hit a jackpot with your card in there. Okay? They're going to want you to come back. They're going to want you to come back so they can get their money back. So they're going to offer you great rates on the hotel stays. I need to make some more tea. So that's it, y'all. Oh, let me grab me a fork. Yeah, this is my fork right here. I'm kind of particular about, certain things, and this is my favorite fork. I apologize if I had the camera all in my head. All right, you all. So there we go. Like I said, once again, the question was, how do you get good rates on hotels? Do you use a particular booking service? Nah, I don't use no type of service because I'm trying to get all of the MGM rewards points I can get. Because everywhere I can save on travel, I'm trying to save on travel. So I hope you all liked this video. I know it was busy. I know I had a lot going on trying to make dinner, and my dinner's probably getting cold. Let me see what this rice is like right now. I need to nuke it. I should have just put it in for 30 seconds. There we go. But, hey you all, if you like this video, if you got something from it, hit the like button. if you have any questions or positive or constructive comments, excuse me, y'all, leave it down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you all see what kind of videos I do. Subscribing helps to grow the channel, and y'all know all that stuff. Y'all know all that stuff. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Let's see, do I got some heat? Okay, there we go. I got some steam coming now. So thank you all for watching this video. Have a great evening and a successful rest of your week. Be blessed and be a blessing.